It's above the Assassin's Creed. That's crazy. Wow.
Yasuke Simulator just beat Assassin's Creed Shadows on Twitch numbers of viewers, and it's not even close. And there's something quite satisfying to see this happen. A somewhat no-name indie game coming out of literally nowhere getting more attention than Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed Shadows. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. Yasuke Simulator is a game that I've been talking about for a while now, and it's also a game that I've played to completion on stream. And holy crap, did I have a great time while playing it. Now, this increase in viewership is obviously not from me playing it. It's from Asmongold playing it. And once he partook in the adventure of Yasuke becoming a samurai himself, well, let's just say the rest is history. Hit that subscribe, give me a like, and check out smashjt.com for the full article breaking down how Yasuke Simulator is actually getting some notoriety in the gaming community right now, thanks to Asmongold, where people are starting to notice it and play it. And the vast majority of people that I've seen take part in this, including myself, walk away from it saying, holy crap, that game is so ridiculous, over the top, bonkers, stupid, crazy, but at the end of the day, fun. And I'd like to think that's what gaming is, I don't know, always was intended to be about. There's something just so perfect about a game existing that doesn't try to be anything more than what it is. A funny, silly, heartfelt, and literal ride crafted by someone who genuinely cares and wants you to enjoy the experience. Is it rough around the edges? Absolutely, but in a weird way, that kind of adds to the overall charm of Yasuke Simulator. It's a legendary game developed by HistoryAccurateDevelopers, and the Steam description is equally as legendary, stating, "Step into 1579 as Yasuke, the African samurai, and join Oda Nobunaga in his quest to unite Japan. Master precise katana combat, uncover secret gear, and unleash your ancestral power in this historically inspired, action-packed journey through feudal Japan." It's an indie gem with what I'd have to imagine is a tiny budget. Available for just like $4 on Steam, it is now somehow managing to pull in more viewers on Twitch than Ubisoft's mega-budgeted Assassin's Creed Shadows. And Asmongold even noticed this on his stream when he played it, and he was blown away too.
Wow. Well, that was fun. How about that? That was funny. That was a good time. I enjoyed it. Music's unironically amazing. Yeah, it's actually good, right?
Now, sure, a lot of the Twitch viewer count is obviously going to be attributed to Asmongold playing it and people taking an interest in it and wanting to play it themselves. Of course, I get all that. But just the fact that one single person could talk about this game and play it and then get more people to want to play it and watch it on Twitch, more importantly, than people combined watching Assassin's Creed Shadows should tell you all you need to know about the current state of that game coming from Ubisoft. And like I was saying, I beat Yasuke Simulator on stream a couple days ago, and let me tell you, I had a fantastic time with it the entire time through. The music was legitimately top-notch, and while it's far from perfect, it exudes something that so many of these big-budget games forget about these days, or just don't have time to care about. Soul, making sure the game itself is above all fun. And when I play Assassin's Creed Shadows, I'm like, it's somewhat entertaining. The cutscenes are boring. The dialogue is horrific. The graphics are good. And the overall gameplay experience is decent in the stealth aspects of it. But that's really the long and short and the extent of the fun that I'm having with the game. It's not the worst game I've ever played. It's pretty above average, I'd say. And I've heard people say it's below average. That's sure, it's fair, whatever people feel about it. But when I played Yasuke Simulator, I'm like, man, this game, it's just different. It has wit, tongue-in-cheek humor, and lines of dialogue that are so over the top, they are meme-worthy in the best way possible. It's the kind of game where you can feel like the developer just wanted to slap a smile on your face the entire time you were playing the game. I didn't know what was going to happen around every corner, what kind of adventure it was going to have, or what kind of weapon they would give to you at the next point of the game, or what kind of enemy you'd have to fight, or what kind of obstacles you'd have to overcome, riding a bicycle, motorcycle, car, trying to scale this entire temple at the end of the game, which is just janky as all get out, but honestly, fun. It made me want to keep coming back to it and finish the game over and over again, and we're having a blast on stream talking about it with the viewers. Now, meanwhile, over at Ubisoft, we have that game Assassin's Creed Shadows, and the game looks like it was created by 1,000 cooks in the kitchen, each one trying to throw in their ingredient at the last minute. The budget is officially unknown at this point, but the generally agreed upon sentiment in the community that I've been seeing floating around estimates it to be somewhere between $250 and $350 million for that game to be completed and put out there. But then I've seen other estimates out there saying, well, yeah, that 250 to 350 million estimate doesn't include marketing. And if you put marketing on top of 350 million, that could easily balloon to nearly double what the actual production cost of the game was. And then we hear additional rumors that, oh, actually the game itself might have cost somewhere closer to $900 million. And if that's the case, holy crap, Ubisoft is even more screwed than I gave them credit for. Would you believe $900 million for the budget of Assassin's Creed Shadows? I mean, maybe, actually. It's not the most ridiculous thing when you put everything together with it. A 2-hour plus end credit sequence, over 3,000 credited people at the end of the game, 5+ years of development hell, ballooning marketing budget, endless rewrites, a parade of DEI checkboxes, and a company with nearly 20,000 employees worldwide. And you put all that together and say, yeah, I could actually see this approaching $1 billion in the modern era of game costs these days. And if that number is even remotely close to true, then yikes. Ubisoft is far past cooked. It's not even funny. They are burnt to a crisp. The writing's on the wall at this point. The industry is completely bloated, top-heavy, and obsessed with performative activism. And activists. Focus groups, nonsense, and cinematic fluff over gameplay and fun. And when a low-budget indie game with a meme title and a shoestring development team at best is pulling more engagement than your bloated AAA flagship release, it's time to start asking some hard questions. And I'm not even joking here. At the end of the day, Yasuke Simulator is more fun to play. At least for me it was. And to me, that's all that matters. That's what the game should have been focusing on. But in 2025, that core idea feels like a relic of a bygone era. The marketing of Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed Shadows has it showing up everywhere, in your face and unavoidable. Here's a screenshot of it showing up on someone's Xbox dashboard when they load up and start their system, which is absolutely insane. I could only imagine how much Ubisoft paid to have this plastered on every single startup screen on every single Xbox that turns on in a certain region, or maybe even if it's worldwide, I don't even know. But I've never even seen this before happening, and I don't know what the budget cost is it for. But this is just one of many things that have been transpiring with the marketing of this game that has completely gone out of control. And honestly, at this point, insane. I've never seen anything like it. And that's not even counting how they were hiring Hassan to run ads on his Twitch channel to pump this game out and push it to the masses of his legion of fans. How much did Ubisoft pay Hassan to get a hashtag ad and get him to play this in front of people? Meanwhile, you have Asmongold getting a copy for free, and as far as I understand, not getting paid and just giving his full free thoughts on it, while then being able to go over to Yasuke Simulator and give his honest thoughts on that game as well. And then the obvious comparison transpires between an objective influencer, where viewers are listening to the thoughts of one Asmongold, knowing that he is not going to pull any punches when it comes to talking about these games. And he even says, like, Assassin's Creed Shadows was entertaining and good, and he enjoyed his time with it. But guess what else he said? The same thing about Yasuke Simulator. One of those games made a lot of money. One of those games is putting a company on the verge of bankruptcy, if it's not already there. Anyways, that's really all I got for you guys today. It is wild to me that Yasuke Simulator is a more popular viewed game at one point in time. I don't care how long it lasted for. The fact that more people were watching that game over Assassin's Creed Shadows should speak volumes for the status and situation for what Ubisoft is in dealing with their latest release. I'm going to leave it there. If you guys want more information, check out smashjt.com for this full article. I will link it in the description below. If you appreciate what I'm doing, hit that join button. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, you stay smashing.
That's serious. All right, let's... Well, I died more in this game than I did in Assassin's Creed Shadows. This game unironically has harder platforming than Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm not even kidding. Wow. What a game. Did this change your life? It certainly changed something, didn't it? Wow.
Smash it, change,